Cloud advocate Amy Boyd is here to show us how to go from zero to AI in 8 minutes and infuse your projects with intelligence. Amy, how are you, my friend?
Good, thank you.
We're actually colleagues. We're on the AI team for cloud advocacy. Well, we do AI for cloud advocacy, we try to. But she said you can do zero to AI in like 8 minutes.
I believe so.
Okay, so are you? Well, let's do it. Are you? Should I start a clock? Who's going to start a clock out there for us?
Someone starts a stopwatch. That'd be a win.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I have an app that I built. It's like a personal thing.
Okay.
I go into a shop. I love shopping.
Of course, we all do.
And I realized my online experience for shopping is so different to my offline experience. Right. So I really wanted to bring the idea of a wish list to my offline experience of shopping. Okay. So I built an app. Let me show you the app. I bought props.
Okay, let's do it. Let's bring the props.
Bought some props. Here's a pair of my shoes. They do hurt. That's why I'm not wearing them. Nice. So I have this app here. And what we're going to do is we're actually just going to take a quick picture of these shoes.
Okay.
And what we'll see is that the shoes there we go. The shoes are now available down here. We give it a little name, so just something random, and click the send button.
All right, let's lift it up a little bit so people can see it. There you go. Okay, there you go.
So it's sending it off to the cloud, and if the internet stays with me, what we should get in a second is an email drop to me, because I'm owned by my email, unfortunately.
Sure.
And when we see that, there we go. So I have this email now.
All right, let's show everybody the email so they can see.
When it loads. Otherwise, I'll see all my other email.
Oh, yeah.
So here, we'll see, I got this really quick email, and it's just saying a new item was added to your wardrobe. It's of shoes. If I click the link, what we can see is it goes off to my blob storage, and we can see the picture of the shoes that I just took. Now, end to end, right? The key thing here was that all of that was done with no code.
Hold on.
I know, tell me to leave.
Everyone's like, hold on, that can't be true. So basically, you took a picture of the thing because you liked it.
Yep.
And then let's just say I'm out. I'm like, these shoes are lovely. I would love to wear them. And I took a picture of them. And it emails me and says, hey, you took a picture of some shoes. And then it stored it somewhere for you. Yes.
Yeah. So now I can have, whenever I'm in a shop, I'm just like, boom, 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 just taking pictures of everything I like.
That's almost cheating, though, right?
Well, sometimes they're a little bit weird about it, but
I'm a horrible shopper.
Yeah.
And when my wife's like, "Oh, I really like that," and then like 3 months later, she's like, "I told you I like that. Why didn't you get that for me?" I'm like, "Oh shoot, now I could use this."
Yeah.
And be safe.
Because think about your online shopping, right? I wish list everything. I'm like, oh, I like that, but I'm not going to buy it right now.
Right.
And then they send you 10% off, free delivery.
Right.
That's when you strike,
sure.
like when the iron's hot. And so the wish list is just a store. That's all it is of all the things that you like. But I want that when I'm there in person as well. So I decided I'd build an app for it.
All right. So let's get into how you actually build it, because you said no code.
I said no code.
And we're all going to hold you to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So if we take a look at my screen.
All right. Let's go to our screen if we can.
What we can see is we've used 3 services. One of the
computer. Okay, it's got it. Okay.
One of the services is Azure Custom Vision. One of them is Azure Logic Apps, and the other one is Microsoft Power Apps. There are 3 pieces of glue.
So one more time. So Custom Vision.
Logic Apps. Power Apps.
Okay, those are the 3.
Okay. So this is my Custom Vision. If you've ever used it before, what you do is you upload a few images that you want to recognize, you tag them, and then you train the model. So as you can see, I've uploaded lots of images that I've taken in shops, as well as my own wardrobe.
Is that literally your own stuff?
That's literally everything in my wardrobe.
Wow, you're very stylish.
Thanks. But when I click Add Images, I can simply go off. I can see I've got all these dresses here that I want to add. Okay. So if I click Open, what it's going to do is it's going to come up, and I'm going to add this new tag or this new category called Dress.
Okay.
And I'm going to upload that. Once that's uploaded, obviously heads off to the cloud, adds it to my training images, the things it wants to learn from. And then what we're going to be able to do is we can see all of those dresses now added. So that's all the dresses in my wardrobe.
Okay.
And all we would do now is click this green train button. It would go off and create us an iteration of how accurate it thinks it is.
Okay.
So this is custom vision. This is the easy way to be able to build image classification algorithms with not many images at all, and then actually call it via an API.
Sure.
Cool.
So far, no code.
No code.
We've uploaded stuff.
Yep.
We've got, it now knows about dresses is what you put in, and now we can just call it from an API.
Yeah. Okay. So now we've got the intelligence in the back end. What I want to do is I want to bring in what I deem the glue.
Okay.
It's the process. There's always process that you need to be able to do. So what I wanted to use was this Azure Logic Apps.
Okay.
Logic Apps, again, has this full GUI designer, full UI, user interface. And what it allows you to do is just build a process block by block. So what we do here is we use something called Event Grid, which basically, when I land an image in a storage account, I can simply send it off to the cloud. It will say, oh, something's landed in your blob storage account. Can you now do something with it?
Right.
So when I take a picture of these shoes, it lands in my blob storage account. We do some JSON parsing to get all the information about like what is in blob storage. Mm-hmm. But then what you'll see here is you might recognize this icon from the custom vision service. We can actually have a connector where you can connect to your custom vision account. You can simply put in your project ID. And then one of the nice things about Logic Apps is everything from above, you're able to just search for down here. So I've used the URL of the image, but actually you could use the event time, you could use the ID if you needed it, or the subject or something like that. So you can take anything. Still no code.
That's cool.
Okay. And then all I do is, I said I was owned by my email, right? Like what we want to do is when it makes a prediction, if it's really confident I want it to send it me, I don't want it to spam me. You know, we all get enough email as it is. But then I'm actually able to build this really bespoke, my own way of building just a really simple email that it sends to me, the same thing every time, but actually fill in the details from all the data we've got above.
Holy cow. No code. Can we give her a hand? That was...
no code.
Yeah.
No code.
Everyone's like, hey, why is everyone so tired today? I feel like maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
But that's pretty amazing that you were able to, with no code, able to build something mildly useful for me. Like, I'm able to do something like, if my wife says, I love this thing, I can take a picture of it and then be like, have a super keen memory about what it is she likes and doesn't like. I try to use a... Did it work? She's like, no.
Oh, no. But one of the things, I mean, this was so quick to put together, like so quick. And even the UI, Microsoft Power Apps, click and drag, pull on a camera, pull on a button that sends it off to blob storage. It's so simple. It's really, really effective. But I actually originally did this talk where I built this when I was talking to startups. And one of the things I really wanted to pressure on was, if you're building AI and machine learning stuff, right, granted, it takes a long time normally. It does. It's complex. It's you know, you need to be thinking about ethics. You need to be thinking about the project. But realistically, when people want to invest in your company or people want to see something tangible, AI is not potentially just the cleverness or the intelligence behind it. It's like the whole package, right? So this, I think, brings it to life a bit more, whereas if I just shown you custom vision and we can like classify my clothes, would it be as effective? So if you're a small business and you're trying to like, you know, show either the first line of your company or, you know, managing director or something like that, that actually this is worth the time, like definitely look at doing this.
That's really cool. So where can people go to find out how to, do you have something written up for this? So
I do. If you go to aka.ms 0-2-AI, you'll be able to find a GitHub and it's got all the instructions on it, exactly how I built this. I haven't given you the images from my wardrobe, be a bit strange. So it's actually going to classify dogs.
Nice.
Everyone likes dogs.
So aka.ms/0-2-AI. Fantastic. Well, this is amazing. So what advice do you have to people who are trying to get into this and are wanting to get started?
I was going to say, all of these services, granted, I have like an understanding of machine learning at a deeper level, but realistically, all of these are so easy to get into. The documentation is fantastic. It's well worth kind of going, having a look, but like go build. This stuff is so, you can't get it wrong. Like it's so simple to just, over time, just build things up, add more complexity. Fantastic.
So where can people go to find out more? Because you put out a lot of good stuff and people maybe want to follow you.
Yeah, feel free to like connect with me on LinkedIn, follow me on Twitter. It's @AmyKateNico. I tend to post a lot of anything that I publish or share, and then otherwise just my GitHub, which is AmyNic, AmyNic.
Fantastic. Well, she's an amazing colleague. I'm pretty excited to work with you. I get to ride her coattails all the time, and sometimes even her shoes. All right, we'll be right back with a game show, so make sure to stay with us.